What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Tazzz N Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a guns? It is Philly. That is Tazzz. It's the Tazzz N Philly Show, and we are back with another reaction video. What is good, YouTube? We are back with a familiar rabbit hole to some. We are going down the Jinjer lane again. It is a song live from Kiev. It's called On the Top. The Queen of the Growl is back. Very, very unique kind of sound with her as far as how she switches it up. I've always said before, I've never heard a female growl quite like this. So don't know what I'm getting here other than I'm expecting some of that. Although we've heard some songs where there's a little less of that some subscribers had, it sent to us. And this is going to be another subscriber request. Like I said, live from Kiev. So we get to hear them live again. Not sure if they told us what kind of vibe this song is. So if not, then I'm going into this blinded, and that's kind of cool. But Tazzz, feel free to, give the shout out, give your thoughts, and then we'll get into it. Again, Jinjer, the song's On the Top, live from Kiev.
Yeah, we are going into this blind, which is cool because I didn't. It didn't specify if it's like where she's more half growl or all growl, or if it's less growl. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I like to see the different dynamics that she has. This is a shout out request from someone who had said if we could please react to this song, because surprisingly they said it's a very underrated song. So that's not fair. So we have to do something about that. So hopefully this will be seen by many people and it gets out there and people will see it and appreciate it. The shout out goes to, and if I pronounce your name wrong, I apologize, Icoteg, spelled Icoteg. So Icoteg, you're the one who said it was underrated, and you said please if we can react to this. So Icoteg, this song is for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it very much. Let's get into it. I'm very curious to see how this goes. So Jinjer again, On the Top, live from Kiev. Let's go.
All right.
Одинаково там наверху.
You run, 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 and the time is yours to turn.
Ooh, that gets you pumped up. Damn.
So
Woo.
definitely a ton of energy. I'll tell you, man, that fucking those strobe lights are enough to give you a seizure with the fucking way that shit. You might need to put a seizure warning on this video. I'm not even kidding. Holy shit.
Woo.
Blew my head off. You want to go first? I mean, I had some thoughts about it. It was interesting song for sure.
Yeah, that just gets me hyped up. Like I just loved it. Like they really get you hyped up. Like I mean, the drummer and then the bassist get you pumped up. You know, it's like they I forget what they call those things, defibrillators. It's almost like that they just charge you up and stuff. Like Clear, you know, and then she gets into it. I'm so fascinated still the fact that it's a female that can do those growls, and then she could just change over to like, oh, you want me to do some soft singing? You want me to do some soft tones? No problem. Oh, you want me to go back to growling? Like she just does it like as effortlessly. Like, and I just love that about her. That really makes her stand out. So like collectively, the whole band of Jinjer was just amazing and stuff like that. It's a really pump you up song. That's one of the things that I like about Jinjer because sometimes you're just not in the mood or something's bothering you or whatever, and like a song like Jinjer just pumps you up. You know, like that pat on the back, like when they're about to ding the bell or whatever, and the boxing ring's about to start, and then they're like, "All right, champ, you got it," and you're on the back, and it's like, "Go." I'm not sure why this is an underrated song because it sounds amazing like a lot of the other songs that they've done. So maybe if somebody can shed some clarity in the comments of why it's underrated, because I'm not really sure. I loved it, but unfortunately, my one ass vote doesn't make it overrated. But
Well,
I was feeling it. What about you?
I mean, when it comes to like underrated, I feel like we don't have enough of them under our belt to say either way. Like if you've heard 120 Jinjer songs and then you're like, man, why do people not like this song or rate it highly? You have more of a leg to stand on. I mean, I don't know. Like I don't think we've heard enough of them to say whether it's underrated or overrated. You either like it or you don't. So for me, like this is it's not my favorite genre of music, but I do appreciate this band, and I like the bassy riffs, especially the beginning of that song, even towards the end. Actually, the whole thing, like riff wise, love the guitars. I don't love the screaming in music like that, but I do appreciate how she's able to do that because I'm still blown away about how that's a female that's able to pull that off. And then I was going to say how it switches from that right to the sort of softer vocals. And
Right.
there's never like I feel like if I did that at some point, like my voice would give out and even the softer vocals would have like a crack in it or something. Like you'd be like, but she doesn't, I don't know. It must be the way she's doing it. I mean,
She has some type of training that someone
Yeah,
had said. And actually,
right.
I'm sorry. What I'm going to do is, because we haven't done a reaction interview in a while, somebody said in the comments a while ago that there's an interview or something where she explains how she trained her throat. I forget the actual details, so I'm not going to like make up some bullshit because that would be wrong. But anyway, I know it's some way that she trained herself. So that'd be interesting to see because that could explain why she doesn't do what Philly just said. While after doing all these songs of that growling, while her throat's not fucked up and she can not be able to sing. So whatever training it is, you go, girl, because it's working. Go ahead.
Definitely.
What were you saying?
No, and that's true. I know I heard something about that also. How it's not necessarily coming out of her vocal cords specifically, so that's partly why it's not tearing her fucking throat up. But nonetheless, I mean, it's very wild and a hell of a talent. And overall, I mean, I like the band. I think they're growing on me more and more. I've always tried to be real about it. Like it's not like my favorite cup of tea, but at the same time, I don't dislike it either. And I thought that the bass lines were cool, the riffs were cool. I love the switch back into how she sings from the growl to the regular softer side. It's very, very cool. They're diverse in that way, and that's what's nice about it. But it keeps me intrigued to want to hear more because you just never know where they're going with it. And I am starting to appreciate them more and more. So that's impressive because it's usually if I don't like something, I don't like something. So I will.
I think that's it for me when it comes to Jinjer. Like, if every last single solitary song of theirs was growling from beginning to end, I don't think I'd be on the Jinjer bandwagon. But that's not the case. Like, she gives you a little element of surprise. It's either half and half, or it's none of it, or it's 20% of growling, or it's 50% growling, and then of course the music part changes. It's not always the same music. So it's that whole little flip flop around and stuff like that that keeps you guessing. It keeps your ears, balanced in a way. So that's one of the things I like about them. Like you don't have to be monotone. To me, it would kind of be like monotone if it was just growl, growl, 100%. Every last song's growl, 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 growl. But that's not the case.
I agree with that. If it was 100% growl, I would be out on it. There's no doubt about it. So I can appreciate that part. I do not disagree with that.
Now, I know that there's some songs that they said is all growl, but see, that's not the same. It's like, it's different if it's one song here and there is all growl. But yes, they have other songs that are not all growl. I'm saying if like every last song was all growl, I wouldn't be on the Jinjer train. But that's not the case. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling that was more to the fans, I guess, not you per se.
Yeah, of course. No, I get you. Yeah, I mean, if we come across that song, and if there is a song that we do get to where it is 100% growl, I'm not going to just say automatically I'm going to dislike it. I'm going to give it a shot because I can't say that I would dislike it, but there's a good chance I can also feel like I might not. I try to go into it open-minded because there's definitely been songs that I thought I would dislike that I ended up really liking just because I don't want to be biased about it. But typically from the bands that I've heard where it's screaming the whole fucking time, I can't do it. But Hey, Jinjer could be different. Like you said, spoon feed me some opera, maybe I'll get into it. Spoon feed me some fucking screaming all the way through the song, maybe I can get into it. So we're about to fucking see. You know?
Baby, want more?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
want more, growl?
Yeah, give me a spoonful of scream. Well, with
That should be a title. Ginger, if you ever watch this,
yeah,
name a song called "Spoonful of Scream."
yeah,
That sounds sexy.
yeah.
You better get dedicated to us, okay?
Yeah, but we'll be reacting to Spoonful of Scream soon. But unless Tazzz has nothing else that he'd like to say, or he wants to come up with some more funny little quips or whatever you want to call it, then we will get into rating the song. Are you ready to do that?
Yes, we can rate, sir.
All right. So anybody new or old to the channel, it's a 2 rating system. It's ass or pass, thumbs up, thumbs down. If it's ass, we give it a thumbs down because the song sucked. And if we like it, we pass it. It's thumbs up. And we pass it, we thumbs up it. So therefore, it's ass or pass. So Tazzz, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Count to 3. You will count to 3. I'll drum roll, and then we will rate the song. And here we go.
3, 2, 1. Boom. That's for the entire band of Jinjer, Philly. The entire band. One thumb. One love.
There it is. Yes.
Here we go.
Yes. It's funny, too, because it just goes to show you that you just never know. Like, this is like not, like I said, typically something I would go looking for. It fell into my lap because subscribers have requested it. And that's one of the things I genuinely love about this channel is it opens me up to things I've never heard. Things that if you said to me, hey, this is just no reaction channel. It's like, hey, here's this chick that screams like she's going to be possessed by the devil. Check this out. I'd be like, yeah, no thanks. But now I have an opportunity. It opens me up, and I go, you know what?
Right.
I gave it a chance. Now I'm glad I did. So keep the requests coming. Couldn't thank you guys enough. For the most part, everything's been great. And we love you guys. We love you guys so much for participating with the channel. So I am Philly. That is Tazzz. We are the Tazzz N Philly Show. We'll see you guys soon with another video. Have a nice night. Peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.